So unlike what the marketing suggests, Fallout's Wasteland would actually suck to live in. Sure, there's some goodness or silliness with the quests and characters, but look deeper than that, and things become pretty bleak. From the state of the world and its horrors, to the serious ideas of war being inevitable even after the apocalypse, the American wasteland is a pretty hellish setting. Survivors of all walks of life are just trying to live, while new nations are rising and fighting around them over the scraps of a dead empire. There's little hope for the future here. It's to the point that some might think escape from the suffering might not be found in the walls of any settlement, but beyond this world. That's not positive visualization though, but it does get me thinking. Is there an afterlife in Fallout? And if so, what's it like? And that's what we'll be talking about today. Stay tuned after this ad, and we'll get right into it. This video is sponsored by Stekja. Do you or any loved ones have your awards just piled on a shelf somewhere? Well, Stekja offers medal holders that help showcase success, whatever it might be. With a focus around customization, it's the perfect gift for celebrating any achievement at any age, whether it's swimming medals, gymnastics ribbons, martial arts belts, or academic awards. Complete with an area to write on and 10 plastic sleeves for photos or certificates, these medal holders aren't only ready to be customized throughout the years, but built to last through them as well. So you can easily switch up what sport, achievement, or award you're showing off and get to do it in style. Not to mention, it's super simple to set up, with everything you need for installation right in the box. Rather than hiding your success, why not showcase it today with Stekja? A link to their medal holder will be included in the description below. Again, thank you to Stekja for sponsoring today's video. And without further ado, let's get right back to it. Now the short answer is, the afterlife does exist in Fallout. The long answer is, like a lot of things about Fallout, it's complicated. If you were just going off Fallout 1, then there's the implication that there is no afterlife. If you die in game, then there's a strong chance that this death message plays.
The darkness of the afterlife is all that awaits you now. May you find more peace in that world than you found in this one.
Well, that's pretty bleak. It's a haunting piece of info that paints a pretty scary picture of Fallout's afterlife. That there is nothing more beyond the suffering and hardship of wasteland life. That life is all there is. If you die, you get darkness forever. But then came Fallout 2, where a ghost flat out exists. This is the spirit of Anna Winslow, who haunts her family home in the Den. Anna is implied to have died during the pre-war era, having a tombstone at the local cemetery along with her parents. You can also learn about her ghost from the dude next door, the Great Ananias, who claims she was a great queen and simultaneously a princess who ruled the town and had a magic amulet but was poisoned for it by an evil wizard. Yeah, the thing is, the dude's a bit of an exaggerator, like saying how he's got a genuine mummy and charging folks to see it when it's just a sleepy ghoul. So I don't think we can fully believe his story. It's more than likely she was a citizen pre-war who had died even before the bombs fell. And it doesn't seem like she was actually around for a long time either. The hauntings started only after her amulet was taken by a local 2 years ago. And true enough, a local jet dealer named Joey did take the amulet. Now Anna's spirit cannot rest, and she'll appear every midnight at the witching hour to wander the ruins of her home, disappearing around 4:01 in the morning. Ugh, a night owl. That's scary to me. Admittedly, we don't get to know a lot about how one becomes a ghost like Anna in the Fallout universe. I mean, if all it takes is a little bit of tragedy and stealing someone's belongings, why aren't we seeing many more ghosts in the wasteland? What exactly made her unique? Was her energy always around and just manifested the moment another negative thing happened to her? Had she moved on, but because somebody stole something of hers, she's back? You're gonna have to forgive me, guys. I grew up on too much ghost stuff not to nerd out about it. We don't really get to know much, but we do get to know what it's like being a ghost. Listen to some of these lines.
Oh, the pain, it burns so. I stop and knock at every door, but no one comes. No one hears. Where is it? I cannot find it. I'm lost. Oh. Oh, cruel fate.
It seems like the ghost's perception stat is really low. It kind of recontextualizes that darkness death message from the first game. Maybe the darkness of the afterlife is the blindness that ghosts have to the world they're trapped in. Eventually, we can find the person who took her necklace and return it back to her. Look, there's even the implication there's a heaven with her family. That's a lot nicer than Eternal Abyss. Despite helping her move on and the Chosen One noting how the house is clear, Anna hasn't been fully put to rest. We have to bury her bones to do so, which we can do at the local cemetery where her headstone is. This is kinda why I raised the question earlier of what's the deal with hauntings in this universe. Here, it seems you can move on, but there's still a chance you may return or have some tie to the world if your stuff gets messed with. Like, would Anna return again if her bones were dug up again? Her bones have an aura before burial, except that raises another question. How did her bones leave this tomb to begin with? Did she leave her grave when the amulet was taken? Truth is, it's probably not meant to be overthought. I think it was just meant as a fun, silly quest. The only reason I am overthinking things is because I'm a nerd, and also, this is the official non-Easter egg introduction to the supernatural in the series. So it is worth some analysis, however strange it sounds.
Ghosts. Kami ghosts what don't know they're dead.
But again, because this is Fallout, things get complicated. Basically, series creator Tim Kaine came up with the quest idea while he was still working on Fallout 2. But he regrets the quest and even admits fellow designer Chris Avellone had the right idea in not wanting the supernatural at all in the Fallout universe. So I would think if given the opportunity, the original devs would likely want to ignore this bit of the lore. Either never show a ghost again, or maybe try to retcon it saying there's bone ghost mutants or something. But interestingly enough, that's not the case with New Vegas, which even had Avellone return as a writer. Go to the Goodsprings Cemetery at any time, day or night, and listen closely. You can hear what seems to be the whispers of the dead. You won't see a ghost like Anna, but this does seem like more hints of the supernatural. Maybe some of these guys didn't go so well and they're still around. I mean, I would be if someone took my snow globe. Now, of course, there's an argument to be made about how the haunting here is meant to be ambiguous. Like, is it actually ghosts, or is it our mind? What's left of it after taking a bullet, filling itself with fear, playing tricks on us? I mean, this is the place where the player character, the courier, nearly died. So yeah, maybe we are a big chicken here. It does get a little harder to explain though when you can hear those same noises in Camp Forlorn Hope. And the site of the Bitter Springs Massacre. I suppose you could just explain it away as spooky place scares you, but then we get to Bethesda's games. I won't count any of the visions or hallucinations we get from the Dunwich buildings, because it probably deserves its own Lovecraft-themed video. I'm also not going to count any ghosts or visions we get while on drugs or substances, from Fallout 106's Apparitions to the Fog Mother in Fallout 4's Far Harbor DLC. That Adam Springwater do be hitting different though. I mean, I guess there is always the possibility drugs or radwater transports you to another dimension with legitimate entities, but it's a little more than what this video was going for. So instead, I'll go straight to some hauntings we can see while still sober. In Fallout 4's DLC Nuka World, we can see the Grandchester Mystery Mansion, a reference to the Winchester Mystery House in real life, which does have its own supposed ghost stories. According to legend and trained tour guides, the place was allegedly built into a 160-room maze of oddities to confuse any ghostly victims who may wish to haunt the Winchester family. This was the same Winchester family behind the Winchester rifle, after all. In Fallout 4, they do drop the haunted weapons family angle, sadly enough, but they do go all in with the ghost stuff. We learn that the house was home to the Grandchester family, who raised a peculiar child named Lucy. her mother Morticia nearly died having her. Her father didn't want her, and be it through nature or nurture, Lucy grew troubled. She would nail the skins of small animals beneath furniture. Her mother thought her to be possessed, even feeling ghostly chills in the house. Taking the advice of a psychic, she had strange rooms and additions to the house built in order to drive out the evil spirits. But the only thing that would be driven out was a favorite cook of the family, and Lucy put mice in some stew. Lucy did not get better, despite the renovations and beatings from her father Hannibal. He would go on to find a doll made to look like him swinging from a noose. He would even be left walking with a cane after Lucy tried poisoning him and Morticia one night. Things would further escalate until their deaths. Hannibal was found with his eyes and brain pierced with scissors, with Lucy claiming self-defense, saying he tried to beat her with his cane as he had all her life. Yet his fingers were cut off as well. I'll let the tour guide narrator explain the rest.
Lucy's mother was found dead in the master bedroom with a cloth doll stuffed in her mouth. Her wrists had rope burns, but no ropes were ever found. Lucy insisted that the doll was solely responsible because Morticia wouldn't give her a kiss goodnight. Lucy was committed to an asylum. On her 18th birthday, she escaped. 9 days later, she was found hanging in the attic, dead from an apparent suicide.
It's a pretty creepy setup, and right away, if you look carefully enough, you can see Lucy watching you. She appears throughout the house, unable to be targeted with bats, laughing all the while. Moreover, you can't really argue she's a hallucination of the sole survivor, like you could argue with the courier. Another character who's squatting in the mansion, an ex-gunner named Zachariah, claims to hear a little girl laughing. That's another thing that's strange. Zachariah says he hears a little girl, and that's definitely who we see as a ghost. It's a kid, but Lucy was apparently 18 years old when she passed, so what's the deal here? Are ghosts able to change forms willy-nilly, or was Lucy's age misrepresented in the stories? Like, spoilers for a decent ghost movie here, the twist from Paranorman. Was Lucy actually this evil, sinister teen, or just a troubled, abused kid who couldn't take it anymore? Whatever the case may be, it's clear that there's still ghosts in the franchise.
Her daughter was.
Just about the last spooky encounter we have to talk about is a little more subtle, but still pretty spooky. In Fallout 76, Haven Church used to be the home of a raider group led by Skig who killed its previous God-fearing inhabitants, dumping their bodies into the bog outside. But in time, the raiders began to hear organ music at night and suffered feral ghoul attacks. It was bad enough that Skig wound up making a plan to get the heck out of there. And now, if you go to Haven Church at night, you might just hear there's seemingly no source for it, no pipe organ anywhere in sight. Even this piano you can find is just that, a piano. It's not the true source of the music. Much like the ghost voices in New Vegas, while it's possible there's a rational explanation, like a broken recording or something out of sight causing the music, there is always the chance this could be a haunting. I mean, 76 is a pretty out there game, let's be real here. With all these examples, we do pretty much have proof of an afterlife in Fallout, even a heaven which suggests there's a hell. It seems that once you die in Fallout's universe, you do have a shot of going somewhere much better than the wasteland, but also a chance of being trapped in it. Tragedy has a legitimate chance of causing people to be unable to move on to the next life. Their souls get stuck on Earth as spirits who are forced to roam their dying place. They may be capable of changing their forms for the world around them and messing with people, or in the case of Anna, become seemingly oblivious to everything else, as if in a limbo-like state of being blind and deaf. It's dark stuff, quite literally. Then there's the fact some hauntings occur at any point, day or night, while others only appear during certain hours. It's pretty unclear what the afterlife is definitively, and I think it's easier to say it's intentionally ambiguous. Even ghosts are a bit hard to pin down. They've been done differently across the games, between different companies and writers, some of whom even wish the supernatural wasn't in Fallout. So there's that to consider as well. Oh, and there's also Brahmin ghosts, but that's an Easter egg in tactics. It is what it is. Thank you guys for watching the video, and if you liked what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe, since it does help me against the YouTube algorithm. Also, if you really liked what you saw, consider leaving me a donation or following me on Patreon, where for just $1, you get to become a champion of the wastes. So instead of a ghost, you get to still be breathing. That's always a plus, guys. Well, almost. Lastly, I'm going to be uploading this video to Spotify, so if you do have a Spotify account, please follow me there and leave a review. It would really mean a lot. Above all else though, again, thank you guys for watching. Much more to come this year. In the meantime, I hope you guys stay safe out there.